People don't understand time. It's not what you think it is. People assume that time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but actually, from a non-linear, non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
No way! Yes way!
You've got to come back with me!
Where? I'm from the future. I came here in a time machine.
Hot tub time machine.
It's my time machine.
What year is it?
I told you I'm a time traveler. I've gone to the future.
That just sounds exhausting.
Grab your snacks, get the show on the road. Take a seat, turn the lights down low. The costs are ready and there's so much to do. We hope you've already been to the loo. 40 years of opening songs. Can't believe it's been so long. So please sit back as we open the vault. It's time to start the show.
This show won't be our default. We're pulling memories from the vault. 40 years of laughter and tears. We've practiced these songs for many years. Lights on, stage is set. This'll be our greatest yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Looking back at years ago. Recovered items that you may know. Jokes that made you spit out your drinks.
And even all those dance moves that weren't in sync.
Storylines that made you smile.
Songs you sang in your head for a while.
So please sit back as we open the vault. It's time to start the show.
Cars and ladies sit and sew. Crowds line up, donkeys ready to go. The mic's alive and the lights are on. The joys of live theatre, what could go wrong? The makeup team will add the flair. The ushers show you to your chair. The stage is set, we're ready to go. It's time to start the show.
This show won't be our default. We're pulling memories from the vault. 40 years of laughter and cheer. We've practiced these songs for many years. Lights on, stage set. This'll be our greatest yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go.
These are the people we get to know. We come back each and every year, except for when COVID interferes. The audience has got no clue about the effort we put in for you. So please sit back and watch us perform. It's time to start the show. Looking back at years ago. Recovered items that you may know. Jokes that made you spit out your drink. And even all those dance moves that weren't in sync. Storylines that made you smile. Songs you sang in your head for a while. So please sit back as we open the vault. It's time to start the show. Looking back at years ago. Recovered items that you may know. Jokes that made you spit out your drink. And even all the dance moves that weren't in sync. Storylines that made you smile. Songs you sang in your head for a while. So please sit back as we open the vault. It's time to start the show. So please sit back as we open the vault. It's time to start the show.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Well, actually, I still can't see you. Can we bring the lights on, please? A little more. A little more. Ah, Too much. Turn them off. I'm so glad you could all join me tonight. I've just been taking a trip down memory lane. This year is a special year. It's been 40 years since my first South Metro showtime. I know. I don't look a day over 26. But there's a kind of magic about this place. Who am I? I am the keeper of the South Metro Showtime Vault! Whoa! I forget that happens every time I say vault. Okay, whoever installed that should be fired. The VAULT is full of mystery, enchantment, and the finest scripts of all Scout shows. Get it? I'm tooting my own horn. Only the finest jokes in this show. Hey, wait, don't go. I can see you're only interested in the exceptionally entertaining. I think then it's time to go in the VAULT. Do not be fooled by its commonplace appearance. It's not what is on the outside, but what is in the inside that counts. This is no ordinary for VAULT. It once changed the life of a young man, a man who was brave, talented, creative, and enjoyed breaking out into song. There's only 52 more weeks to go till we see one another. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help myself. And I know what you're thinking. And no, it's not Shane Jacobson. It's me! Perhaps you'd like to hear the tale of how South Metro Showtime came to be and how it almost came apart. And no, it wasn't because of COVID. It was a bright, sunny day. Birds were singing, flowers were blooming, and children were playing. Gives me chills. Ooh. Our scene takes place with the Showtime production team ready to get their script for the show. They turned the wheel and stepped inside. Only to discover the VAULT had been ransacked. Hey, I didn't even say vault. Ugh, whatever. They call the CSI team to come investigate and blah, 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 blah. Welcome to the South Metro Showtime Vault!
He's dead!
Get out of the way! I'm a doctor! Let him breathe!
Oh, come on. You have a doctorate in ceramic studies.
Yeah, the only thing you've studied is pot.
And that still makes me more of a doctor than you. Oh, right. I knew that. He's dead.
I'm not actually dead.
Lie down and be quiet.
But I'm not actually dead. I'm okay.
I'm the doctor. I'll make the diagnosis around here, okay? I'm afraid he's dead.
Shouldn't we call the police?
No. We need CSI.
We need to clear all these people away from here so they don't infect our crime scene.
I think I found another dead body.
They're not dead. They're just sleeping through the opening song.
Stop! None of these people can leave. We've got to question them first. Especially that one. They're looking very shifty.
What about all these ones?
Oh, I think they just fell asleep through the opening act. Anyway, that one doesn't look very bright. Let's get on with it. All right, Bobby, I need you to find out who this is. And Coroner, what do you have?
Well, Chief Gruesome, we've an early 20s male, 5'11", dead as a dead thing.
Okay, I told the last guy I wasn't dead.
No pulse. You are dead, I'm afraid.
I think your watch has stopped. It's 10 o'clock, not 8.
Your watch died, not me.
Allow me to carry out the rest of my examination. We wouldn't want to jump to any conclusions. I can't afford to be sued. He's dead, Chief. No doubt about it.
All right. What's your report?
The bullet entered through the epidermis, traveling down the epiglottis to the esophagus before taking a sharp left-hand turn and flowing through the carotid artery before spending a few minutes in the heart and then breaking through the left ventricle, blowing out his chest cavity and then heading on to the stomach, where it tore out the lining, causing massive bleeding into his pancreas and causing the digestive enzymes to leak into the body.
Stop! What does that mean in English?
He snuffed it, caught the last train, kicked the bucket, pushing up daisies, dead as a doornail. He's Max gone. He's D-E-A-D, dead.
Did you see anything?
Oh, no, but I could help you. My mum reckons with a mind like mine, I should be involved in criminal law.
Does she now?
Yeah, she says I have a criminal mind.
No thanks.
I'll search the body for evidence, Chief.
All right, go ahead. Have you found anything out yet, Bobby?
Oh no, the bluefish is gone!
Oh, and so is the golden gnome.
And the teapot.
And I'm not dead.
Oh, yes, you are.
Nick, go look for some evidence. Whoever killed him must have robbed the vault.
Killed who?
Can I use UV, Chief? Please let me use UV. Pretty, please.
Fine, use the UV.
Goody!
Where's that CAT scan? Can I get an ETA? Like,
Should be here.
that was good.
He's dead.
No, I'm not.
The evidence never lies.
That's true. Found anything out yet, Bobby?
Yeah, the victim's name's Charlie O'Reilly. He's a production member at South Metro Showtime like these three.
Oh, really?
No, it's O'Reilly.
Why didn't you three tell us you knew the victim?
Whoa, you haven't even asked us anything yet.
Well then, can you explain why he was here?
He was supposed to be guarding the vault. I'll have to get some fingerprints to prove this is really Mr. O'Reilly.
Let's hope this one's easier than that last case.
You mean the Apple Festival murders in Tasmania?
Yeah, it was so confusing. They all had the same DNA.
And no dental records. I've got the fingerprints. I'll take them back to the lab and see if we can get a match.
Sounds good. All right, Bobby, can you take some photos, please?
Boss, say cheese.
Oh, no, of the body, not me, every time.
What are you thinking about?
Why? Me, of course. Get it a notepad, this is very important. All right, cheeseburger, double cheese, easy on the sauce, so I am watching my large fries and a Diet Coke. Less calories, yeah.
Sir,
Counting
I
those.
think I found something.
What is that the symbol of?
The dark shadow.
Well, that could just be a coincidence. Do we have any hard evidence?
I've got the DNA results, Chief.
You brought dinner!
No, this is just a cold case I was working on earlier.
Aww.
Here are the results.
All right, very nice. Very interesting. I have one question. What does it mean?
Well, that red one, that blue one, I really like the green one.
Yeah, but like, what does it mean?
I have no idea.
It means that the DNA belongs to the supervillain known as Dark Shadow.
Sir, we found out how Dark Shadow was able to get away.
How?
This thing.
Oh my god, that thing still works?
Oh my god, what is that thing?
It's the time machine we used back in 2004.
That's amazing.
Oh, really?
No, O'Reilly.
Well, how do we know he actually used it?
He left a note. Stole some stuff, from your show. Need them for evil. Too lazy to return. Find them yourself. Later, hater. Dark shadow.
Ugh, what an eggplant emoji.
We have to go back in time and get back what he stole.
You might have to go back in time, but we're not Doctor Who. We're here to solve a murder.
Oh, excuse me. Technically, it's not a murder. I'm not actually dead.
Oh, really?
No, O'Reilly!
Well, if there's no murder, that means our work here is done. Let's go, team. Ugh, what an eggplant emoji.
All right, looks like we're going in, guys.
Where do you think you're going? You're coming too.
Really?
Yes, O'Reilly.
Ugh.
Okay, guys, we need the golden gnome, the chicken, the magical stained glass window, the harp, the blue fish, a face mask, and the Mad Hatter's teapot.
Wow, there's so many things to collect. I'm glad there's a listen out program which you can keep track of it all.
Hey. Does anybody actually know how to drive this thing?
System update required. Updating Time Machine 2004 to Time Machine 2022. Please do not turn off your time machine while it is updating. Any temporal anomalies you experience during this time are completely normal. Please wait.
Ugh. This is taking forever.
I found a button over here. It says safety briefing. Maybe we should watch it while it's upgrading.
Yeah, I've seen how you drive, and we need all the help we can get.
Safety demonstration hologram activating.
Welcome! Welcome to Bayside updating South Metro time travel. Today, me and my assistant will be giving you the safety demonstration. There seems to be a glitch with the software update, but that's okay. I'll just need a volunteer. Anyone? No? Okay, well, I'm on my way out. Pause!
Ugh, this update is taking forever. It's so slow.
Maybe we should just stop and restart it. Nothing's happening.
Well, at least there are no ads, I guess.
The South Metro Time Machine is brought to you by Showtech.
What? Why would you say that?
Oh, skip, come on.
Please wait! I found a volunteer. Hello, what's your name? Will. Hi, Will. Everyone say hi, Will.
Hi, Will.
Today, Will and I will be giving you the safety demonstration. Now, let's start. In the front...
Hi,
Will! Just ignore her. She's not doing too well. In the seat pocket in front of you, there is a safety card. It will show you what we're about to go through today. Beautiful. And inside the seat pocket as well, there is a vomit bag. Please show us how to use it. Beautiful, you can use that later tonight as well. Just make sure there's no holes in the vomit bag. It does get a bit messy, and 10% is the rule. Awesome. I don't know if she's early or late for the Rover party. When you're in your seat, please buckle your seatbelt nice and tight and low. Nice, tight and low. COVID hit us all pretty hard, didn't it? Nice and low, and remember, only one person per seat. The Rovers do always forget this one. In the event of a crash, we have
life jacket stored underneath your seat. Please pull it out from underneath your seat and put it over your head. And tie the strap in a bowline knot, of course. Well, a scout is thrifty. And once instructed to do so, pull on the toggles. Bang! Oh, it's all out of hot air. If it doesn't inflate, you can always give a little blow. And it will inflate. Beautiful. Once departed from the... That's enough, we don't know how to deflate it. Once departed from the machine, there is a light that you can press. Someone's cut Will's lights, they don't want him to survive. And a whistle that you can blow. It's just... someone's disconnected his whistle. Someone really doesn't want to see him again. Beautiful. Yeah, oof. I'll just put that there. It's a bit inflated. Okay, what's up next? We do also have shark repellent should we need to exit this time machine. Hands out. Beautiful. Rub that one in. Now, this will not stop the sharks from eating you, but it will make you taste a little less nice. Rub it in. Yes, beautiful. Oh, splattered me. In the event of a lack of oxygen, masks will fall from the roof. Please put it over your mouth and your nose. Over here. Your mouth and nose. And breathe normally. Wow. You can take that one off. Beautiful. The exits to the time machine will show us now are here, 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 and here. Yes, as you can see, there is only one exit to the time machine. And if it's blocked, well, you better hope it's not blocked. In the event of a crash, we will be taking the crash position. Will and I will demonstrate that for you now. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Let's all try it together. 3. Would you like to join in? 3, 2, 1. Ah! Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll walk you back to your seats. Thank you so much for helping me out. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've been paying attention. There will be a quiz throughout tonight's show, and if you have not been paying attention, well, too bad. If you need any refreshments, please ask my assistant. And she'll be with you in about 2 hours. Have a lovely journey. We'll see you later. Ta-ta!
Update completed. Time Machine 2022 is ready for travel.
All right. Where to first?
Well, I guess we get the golden gnome.
So there they were, travelling through space and time, going all the way back to 2001. The top song of the year was All For You by Janet Jackson. Everybody was watching Shrek, Harry Potter, or Monsters, Inc. The Game Boy Advance was the #1 handheld console, and people actually liked Tom Cruise. But we're going to a garden, a very special garden, with special creatures that lived there. But the most important thing is, was the golden gnome even there?
I am a flower fairy, the forest my home. I built my house from petals near the gnome.
But she's so dragon boring.
He said we go to Vegas and then we get hitched. But I'll just ditch since he's not rich, cause I'm a raging happy.
We are the fairies that ain't in the stories. You'll never hear about us.
I say. What do fairies use to clean their teeth?
Fairy floss, of course.
I am the flirty fairy, I play and I tease. I always get free drinks, it's such a breeze.
I hope they gave you BB.
I like to look my best and suck in my gut. I like to strut, it breaks my heart when people call me happy.
I am the nasty fairy, I'll crash your garden beds. I'll stomp and kick your flowers till they're dead.
But they'll go back again.
I invest in crypto and people say I'm thick. I'll punch and kick and play some tricks cause I am such a happy.
We are the fairies that ain't in the stories. You'll never hear about us.
What food do fairies eat at parties?
Fairy bread.
No sausage rolls.
I am the naughty fairy, they call me a brat. I once tried to set fire to a cat.
And then it scratched her eyes out.
I've never been an angel, I kicked and I hit. I'll throw a fit, won't care a bit, cause I'm a little happy.
I am also a fairy, but not the kind you think. I wear my tutus, but I don't like pink.
But you wore it last Wednesday.
I have come a long way here to show you my true side. I smile wide and deep inside, I am full of pride. We are the fairies that ain't in the stories. You'll never hear about us. We are the fairies that ain't in the stories. You'll never hear about us.
Okay, everyone, quiet down. It's time we begin our fairy council meeting. The fairy elders have asked me to come and talk to you all. Everyone at Sugar Plum Grove is getting a bit concerned with your behaviour.
Hey, nobody got time for that.
I've got 99 problems, but a Bitcoin ain't one.
What are they saying? Is there something wrong with me?
No, it's just, well, sometimes you can be a bit difficult for others to understand.
What's so difficult to understand about me? I think you just need to be a little bit open-minded. Hello, it's 2022.
No, I didn't mean it like that at all. I've got lots of friends like you. I'm literally friends with the Rainbow Fairy.
Wait, who said they don't like you?
I'll fight them. No, this is what we mean. You're all just so enthusiastic.
I can show you some enthusiasm, all right?
Oh, no, it's quite all right. I'm very flattered, though.
Oh, don't be. She does this to everything and everyone. Literally.
I see. Well, I've been sent to make you all into the best fairies that you can be. I want you all to get your fairy licenses when I'm through with you. I know we've been meeting for a while now, but we have some new faces joining us today, so let these newcomers introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm the Tooth Fairy. I lost my fairy license because I stole the teeth and kept the money.
Oh, that's not a fairy quality at all.
Hi, I'm Cinderella's fairy godmother. I didn't have to put a deadline on midnight. I just don't think she deserved a happy ending.
Oh, well, everyone deserves a happy ending.
Yeah, they do.
Well, now that we've met our new friends, just to recap, we've already completed the first 2 fairy fundamentals. Lesson 1, how to sprinkle fairy dust, and lesson 2, 1 etiquette. Now time for lesson 3, bippity boppity do's and bippity boppity don'ts.
Well, this should be easy for me.
Yeah, because there's no reason you're here at all.
Well, the biggest bibbity-bobbity do is to invest everything you've got into bibbity-bobbity NFTs.
What's an NFT? Sounds expensive.
Well, maybe we can cover that in lesson 10, fairy financing.
But isn't this only a 9-lesson course?
Exactly. Moving on, the first bippity boppity do is always smile.
I'm good at this. I always fake it.
I'm missing a bunch of teeth from being in punch-ons. I don't think anyone wants to see me smile.
No.
I've got some you can have.
Okay, moving on. The next bippity boppity do is always speak in a soft, cheery, polite tone.
Is that why you sound like you've always inhaled helium?
It's easy if you try. Repeat after me. Fairylicious, Definition, make them gnomes go loco.
Definition,
make them gnomes go
loco.
Loco?
Oh, well, maybe let's try that one at a time. Pride Fairy, you first.
Fairylicious definition, make them boys go loco. F to the A to the I-I-Y, oh yeah, we fairies.
Yes! Yes, Queen, but remember it's gnomes. Now you.
Fairylicious definition, make them gnomes go loco.
Okay, well, everybody keep practicing at home, and we'll try again when we come back next week. Now, the next Bippity Boppity Doo is when entering, you have 3 options. You can enter through a ball of light, out of a bubble, or an appropriate object.
What's an appropriate object?
Well, a flower, yes. Birthday cake, no.
That ruins my plans.
I've got it. I can enter through a mouth.
Oh, no. We try to stay clear of body parts.
You listening, flirty?
Well, we've heard so many bippity boppity do's. What about the bippity boppity don'ts?
Well, besides from Bippity Boppity don't enter through a body part, set cats on fire, hit on everything, fight everyone, ruin happy endings, invest everything into crypto, and use people for their money, there's only one Bippity Boppity don't. Remember, Bippity Boppity don't talk to gnomes ever.
That's how I lost my fairy license. You know they won't even let you talk to the good-looking ones?
Especially the good-looking ones.
Wait, what's wrong with gnomes?
Well, what's right with gnomes would be a shorter list.
Well, what's right with gnomes?
Well, they're good for sitting under birds when they fly over, and they're good for breaking your heart, and they're good for ruining your entire life!
Wow, Mary Free, I don't think I've ever seen you so grumpy.
The truth is, I dated a gnome once.
You committed the ultimate bippity boppity don't?
Yes! That's why I'm stuck here, teaching a bunch of misfits who don't deserve to be fairies.
Wow, harsh much.
Yeah. Deep breaths, Mary.
Remember your bippity boppity do's.
Well, you can shove those bippity boppity doos where the fairy dust don't bippity boppity reach. I've had enough!
You know, I don't think I even know what a gnome looks like.
Well, I heard they're ginormous with warts on their noses and fangs as long as our wings and teeth as sharp as dragon's claws and eyes as black as their soul.
Ew, you thought that was attractive?
No, that's not how I remember it at all. The gnome I saw was so handsome. He had a luscious white beard, a big blue hat, rosy red cheeks, a little cute petite button nose. Oh, and do not get me started on his tushy.
You sound like you're describing Santa Claus.
No, I remember what I saw. He had a big blue vest, a big belt, and a silver buckle.
Grey pants and black shoes, yeah?
Yeah, how did you know me, ho? You're here!
I've come back for you. I know we're from 2 different gardens. You a fairy, and me just a garden gnome. A garden gnome with cracked paint. But I have an uncracked heart that's been longing for you. Run away with me.
I will! So nice and warm.
Yeah.
Wait, what do we do around here?
Well, we don't really do much.
Oh. Well, do you go out to eat?
No.
Oh. Do you go to the movies?
No.
Oh. Do you like swimming?
No. We do fish though.
Ooh, do you catch anything?
No.
Oh. Well, do you go to the footy?
No.
Oh. Well, what do you do around here?
All day long we sit in the garden, nothing much to do. Getting rained upon by dogs and splattered with the poo. It may seem like a great life without having a care, but after 40 years I'd like to change my hair. Being, main fun, fishing in the sun.
Beside this little pond with
by myself, no suitors come to call. My paint is flaking, my makeup's caking, for me no man will fall. But the fountain boy, he is the one that I want all for me. But he's dating some very pretty fairy.
All day long we sit in the garden, nothing much to do. Getting rained upon by dogs and splattered with bird poo. It may seem like a great life without having a care, but after 40 years I've changed my hand. Being an home ain't fun. Think I'm where you start. I always watch people run by on their fitness kicks. Yet I'm secure as I was made with my chubby cheeks. I can't play footy because of the putty that glues me to the ball. What I would give just to hear the umpires call. All day long we sit in the garden, nothing much to do. Getting rained upon by dogs and splattered with bird poo. It may seem like a great life without having a care, but after 40 years I'd like to change my hand. Being at home ain't fun. Don't tell anyone. Every day to the Johnson's house, the milkman comes and goes. But how long he stays, while he plays, Miss Johnson never knows. We long to see the milkman's leave just before 5 p.m. And then the next day he comes right back again. All day long we sit in the garden, nothing much to do. Getting rained upon by dogs and splattered with bird poo. It may seem like a great life without having a care, but after 40 years I'd like to change my hand. Being at home ain't fun. Being at home ain't fun.
What is that smell? Oh, I soiled myself.
Ew! I beg your garden?
That's a bit mulch. I wish I could turn back time.
Don't you mean time?
No, time.
No, I really think you mean. Guys, all this negative energy is totally harshing my chives.
Oh, empty. Guess what's in the books and deal with me?
Is it the fountain boy?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wet my plants.
I already have. You better go get changed or something. Those birds have done a number on you.
Yeah, you're right. I should probably go do that. Does anyone have a spare paintbrush? Farm is coming.
Do as the Normans do.
When in Nome.
Daisy, get out of the garden. How many times have I told you not to pee on the gnomes? You're gonna ruin their paint.
No.
All right, let's get you back with the rest of the lot. What? How did you all get out? Buster, time for a roundup. Give us your attention, please. We want to take you down to a rural place that's very far from any town. We are going to tell you now of all the country's joys as the wakens up each morn with this delightful noise. Gobble gobble, meow, ruff ruff, fast green day.
Boo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
That's what we hear whenever dawn is due. They are all familiar and you'd all enjoy it too.
Meow, ruff ruff, fast green day. Boo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
How you stand the city noise we'll never ever know. Taxi cabs
demonstration like the pop groups always do. Squeak! We need the conductor for our singers never care. Squeak! Only Mother Nature ever wields a baton there. Squeak! Yeah! Squeak! Nay! That's what we hear whenever dawn is due. They are all familiar and you all enjoy it too. When we start the singing, all our songs are in 6 parts. With this merry chorus, we stay top of all the charts. If we signed a record deal, then you would surely see we would sell 1 million if we put out a CD. Gobble gobble, yeah, speak name. That's what we hear whenever dawn is due. They are all familiar and you'd all enjoy it too. Gobble gobble, yeah, name.
So we'd like to stay here, but we've got to call a stop. Moo! We are running out of breath, so just in case we drop. Moo! Just before we stagger off and we have made our bounds. Moo! Come along and help us out by singing with us now. Moo!
Gobble gobble, yeah, speak name. That's what we hear whenever dawn is due. They are all familiar and you'll all enjoy it too. Gobble gobble, yeah, speak name.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! Moo?
Squeak?
Moo?
Squeak squeak.
Charlie, Drew, what are you doing?
Me and Drew in a disguise, we're here to find the chicken.
Yep. Here.
Guys, I found it. The golden gnome.
No! I don't want to go back there! Don't make me go back in the vault!
But you love being in the vault, don't you?
I hate it! Audience, please! Don't make me go back in there! I don't want to go!
And I got the chicken.
Quick, let's get back to the time machine. Come on, Drew. Where to next?
And so, our production team travelled back in time. They returned the golden gnome to the vault, but then they had to travel to 1996. 1996, Hotmail came online. If you wanted to drop me an e-letter, my address was sexy_beast, that's B3AST _ narrator at hotmail.com. Dolly the sheep was cloned and the Tupac conspiracies began. And the #1 Spice Girl hit was Wannabe. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be my lover, gotta get with my friends. Anyways, that was the least of my worries as we were entering a dark world, guarded by the stone creatures of the night, gargoyles. Keep your eyes peeled for the magical stained glass panel. You'll find out more about it later.
Where are you going? I'm not sitting through another boring service. Yeah, if I have to listen to Father Paul, someone through reading Ezekiel 16:17, I'll jump from this roof.
What do you want about? It's the second Sunday of the month, and you know what that means.
Confessions!
I have a confession of my own today.
What's that?
I was almost a cast at Baywatch Lifeguard.
You are not.
Was true, I have a chiseled physique.
Shh. It's about to begin.
It's Jeremy again. I just smell him coming from a mile away.
Bless me, Father, for I have.
Jeremy, I thought we agreed you'd stay away from milk and cheese.
But it just tastes so good.
Jeremy, when was the last time you had dairy?
Oh, well, I definitely haven't brought chocolate milk into the confession booth with me.
Well, Jeremy. So 10 Hail Marys and all will be forgiven. Go in peace.
Now,
10 Hail Marys,
but
Jeremy.
it's
Please
really-
just go.
All right, I have a confession too.
Yeah?
Every day I show up to work stoned.
That's okay, boss. She's all cracked up.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 3 months since my last confession. These are my sins. I've stolen. Like, a lot. I've stolen a pen from the bank, an extra lollipop from the doctor's office, $2 from Mum's purse, $5 from Dad's man bag, $1 million from the bank, a rubber band from my teacher, a book from the library, which I don't even know if that one counts, because, like, I'm going to give it back if I find it. I promise. I also stole a car, which meant that I stole a baby. But I did give the baby back, because, like, who leaves babies in cars? I also stole Stacy's Netflix password and John's identity and Steve's heart. Like, his literal heart. He was already dead when I found him, though. Like, I don't want you to think I'm some kind of, like, crazy psycho killer or anything.
Stolen your fair share of oxygen too, love.
Shh. She'll steal us next if we're not careful.
Yeah, that's quite a list. Maybe, why did you need the heart? I forget myself. The Bible says, thou shalt not steal.
There's a not in there.
Yeah, so just stop stealing and all will be forgiven.
Okay, see you next week.
Put the donations back before you go. Thank you.
All right, I should confess too. Yeah? I ate all the Goyle Guide biscuits.
You said the birds did it.
I lied. I just couldn't resist the mini choc chip ones.
They were my favorite.
Wait, is that Josie Smith? She was confessing last time she was having feelings for another man.
Don't think the Gold Guide conversation is over.
Popcorn at the ready for this one.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 3 months since my last confession. I confessed back then I was having feelings for another man.
And how far did you go?
I have a feeling she went pretty far.
I think I covered all bases of my issue.
Sounds like she got a home run.
And has that been fruitful?
It's about the size of a plum.
She's got a bun in the oven.
You're with child. Your husband must be very happy.
Well, I am with child, and I am with my husband, yes.
Well, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Let this child be a blessing for your marriage.
Thank you, Father.
Maybe you should think about social distancing next time. I mean, seriously.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 12 hours since my last confession.
Oh yes, it's time. Do the voice.
Okay, I'll do the voice.
I must confess, my Lord, I have a guilty conscience.
My son, we all face guilt from time to time.
Yes, I have knowledge of a married woman committing infidelity.
You know what?
Yes, and now she's with child. but her husband confessed his infertility to me last month.
Oh no, she didn't. Let me talk to him.
No, I didn't got bit.
You should tell the husband.
You should definitely not tell the husband.
No, if you were the husband, you want somebody to tell you.
No, I wouldn't.
Tell him I would.
Wait! Immaculate conception.
I'm sorry, Lord, but I think something's interrupting the line. What did you want me to do? Lie? But isn't that a sin?
Well, God, I work in mysterious ways.
Oh, okay. Well, makes me feel a lot better. Thank you, Lord. My child.
Just checking, just quickly. If I confess my sins, all is forgiven, right?
Well, yes, the Lord is forgiving and merciful.
And that covers everything?
Pretty much.
How long does it take?
Just a couple of seconds.
Perfect. One confession then.
Oh my God, you guys hear that? Looks like there's a disco on its way.
Oh my Jesus, she did what?
What did she do?
Stop that woman!
All is forgiven.
Oh, too late.
Better luck next time, officer.
That's fair and square.
Amen.
Well, that's a tough act to follow.
Yeah, the gospel choir should be here to practice any minute now.
It's a brand new day. A brand new day. It's a brand new day for you and me. Come on, guys, we can do better than that. Let's set some energy in this, a bit of color. Have some fun with it. Make some noise. Woo! That's it. Hallelujah. Everybody come and clap your hands. Everybody come and clap your hands. When you're down and no one understands, you gotta get up and clap your hands.
Doesn't matter if you're young or old. Doesn't matter if you've never been told. Turn up the blues, you got nothing to lose. You gotta get up and clap your hands. Woo! Everybody come and shake your thing. Everybody come and shake your thing. Lift it
have you all been? This is the third time this month that you've been late for choir practice.
Sorry, Father. We were helping a poor boy trapped in a well.
Well, well, well.
Yes, Father. A well.
And Mel's baby in a burning building.
What are you, the fire department?
No, we're the fryer department.
And then
No
there
more
was a...
excuses. I've had it up to here with you lot. I don't want to see any of your faces until this entire church is clean. And that includes the stained glass window.
If only he knew what we were really up to.
Don't tell the abbot. The abbot must never know. We are the nuns and monks of holy order. For what you know, it is beyond our border. And so we're gonna tell you all our secrets with a wink. But please don't tell a soul, cause we'll end up on the dole. The abbot, he will put us in the clink.
Don't tell the abbot.
Please don't tell the abbot.
The abbot mustn't find out what we do.
Don't tell the abbot. Please don't tell the abbot. The abbot might get in the habit too.
We rise at dawn, the birds they are singing. We do our duty as the bells are ringing. But when the night draws closer, you may wonder what we do. We go on Tinder dates, but we're not there for a mate. And learn your habits till the night is through.
Our holy monsters strangely are depicted. Our holy order, it seems so restricted. But step inside the monastery, our secrets are revealed. We all do dancing lessons, keeping fit in outdoor sessions, chasing nuns around the daisy field.
Don't tell the abbot.
Please don't tell the abbot.
The abbot mustn't find out what we do. Don't tell the abbot. Please don't tell the abbot. The abbot might get in the habit too.
As sister nuns we seem as if we're caring, but the rumor mill is what we're sharing. Confidentiality is not our strongest suit. People tell us things in trouble, but it doesn't stay with us. Do not ever think that we are mute.
In springtime when the lads they go a-crawling, clubs and pubs they really are a-calling. We sneak out every night and don't return until the morn. When we're feeling frisky, we all turn towards the whiskey. We hate the headaches, we get in the morn.
Don't tell the abbot.
Please don't tell the abbot.
The abbot mustn't find out what we do.
Don't tell the abbot. Please don't tell the abbot. The abbot might get in the habit too.
We are the biggest band of the horse racing. All the bets and big wins we are chasing. We borrow the donation tray and place it on our bet. We ask God for a sign and he always tells us 9. Let's not talk about all of our debts.
We like to get outside to get some fresh air, to enjoy our daily singing prayer. We always get away with it because the abbot stands. We may go to hell, but we sure don't want to smell. That's why we always burn the good incense.
Don't tell the abbot.
Please don't tell the abbot.
The abbot mustn't find out what we do. Don't tell the abbot. Please don't tell the abbot. The abbot might get in the habit too. Don't tell the abbot. Please don't tell the abbot. The abbot mustn't find out what we do. Don't tell the abbot. Please don't tell the abbot. The abbot might get in the habit too.
As the nuns and monks were dancing around, singing about their sins and forbidden pleasures, Jordan and Charlie bravely snuck back and took the stained glass window from the church. But as Jordan was coming down from the ladder, she lost her footing and the glass window fell. But it's alright, it didn't smash. It was caught by Brother Barry's head and he didn't wake up. Oh, wait. Not Brother Barry. We need him for the next act. Jordan!
Yes, narrator?
Go back and find him. You need to bring him back.
But he's dead.
We've been to heaven enough times that you know this is not an issue.
Oh, right, yes, narrator. I'm
Jordan,
going, narrator.
off you go.
Okay.
Don't forget the harp for the vaults while you're there, Jordan. This new production team has no respect for the old ways.
Good evening and welcome to check-in. We are about to open the pearly gates and you will soon be on your way to your destination.
Excuse me. Access group 1, excuse me. Access group 1.
Thank you. We would first like to grant access to all first class entrance. That's first class entrance. Thank you. Make your way through. Business class entrance may now enter. Welcome. Any people requiring assistance, make your way through. Oh, congratulations. Welcome to heaven.
It's like group 1 though.
Any nuns, rabbis, priests, imams, or any other spiritual leaders, please make your way to the front. Welcome. Oh.
Typical.
Welcome. Enjoy your stay. Any elderly people in wheelchairs with babies?
How does that...
Here she is now. Whoop, this way, ma'am. This way. There we are. Let me give you a wee little push. Whee! Oh. Anyone with a black suitcase?
Oh, finally.
No, not you, ma'am.
But this is a black suitcase.
That is a black satchel bag.
So you're just not going to let me in then?
No.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Anyone who isn't cranky. Oh, so pleasant. Welcome. Oh, any blind people? Follow the sound of my voice. This way, ma'am. This way. Whoops, a daisy.
Are you serious?
Come through. This way. Welcome to heaven. I'll give you a little that way. To your right. Right. Oh, there we are. Oh, I must get that.
I'm sure you must.
Hello. Oh, Charles, how are you? Yes, yes. Oh, my God, she did it.
She did.
No way.
Yes way.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, great. No, I'm not busy, no. Just at work. Pretty
nothing
slow.
important.
No one here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
No one.
All right. Well, I best get back to it. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you later.
Au revoir.
Sayonara.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up.
No, I really think you should hang up.
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up.
Access group 1, I guess.
Thank you.
Wasn't I just at church?
No, you're dead.
Yeah, I was just cleaning that window.
No, you're dead. So you're dead, but it's okay. You could have gone the other way. The pearly gates are open. Come on in. Don't be scared. Let's have some fun. Come on in. It's time to meet the Holy One. Come on in. Life goes on, but not for you. Don't worry, we got lots to do. The pearly gates are open. Now we're in.
Can't believe that
Come downstairs, it's much more fun.
Go away.
Just think of all the things you've done.
Go away.
Your friends are waiting here for you. There's killers, thieves, and lawyers too. Hell is just a sauna. Come on in.
Hell no.
I see you're all wearing mixed fabrics. You know that's a sin, right? See a lot of red in the audience. Must be rovers. You know, COVID was my idea. Spent a lot of work on that. I'll see you all in hell.
Come on in. Let's come inside. Come on in. Let's come inside. There she is, that Scott up there. I can't believe she's really here. Rising up above the clouds. Hey, this party's getting loud. The pearly gates are open, now we're in. The pearly gates are open, now we're in. The pearly gates are open, now we're in.
Welcome. I said,
And so, as Act 1 comes to a close, so did the first half of our production team's journey through time. They have collected 4 items along their travels to restore the Showtime vault. After the incident with the magic stained glass window, Jordan and Charlie redeemed themselves by retrieving the harp from heaven. Alex recaptured the golden gnome from Sugar Plum Grove, while Drew found the chicken on the farm. But where will the time machine take us next? Where can they go when they've already been to heaven? Only time will tell. Or in 20 minutes with Maltesers and a chop top.